Microsoft has another app called Stream that many of you may already use, but I wanted to create a video because Stream just came out with a 2.0 upgrade that has some new features that will enhance your videos as well as provide additional resources to your students with ease by just selecting a simple button. So again, you can access Stream from your OneDrive account, and you can select the waffle menu in the top left-hand corner and select Stream. Again, if you can't find it, just select all apps and do a search. When you select Stream, it will open up a new tab like this, and the home page, you'll see any streams that you may have created or any streams that you have been copied into. So to create a new stream, you will simply press the pink New Recording button. Now, to know if you're in the new upgraded 2.0 system, you'll see this Welcome to Stream on SharePoint. So this is how you know you're in the updated version of Stream. If you ever want to go back to the classic version, all you have to do is select the click here that's located next to it. So to start a new recording, it will open up a new tab for you, and this is where you will see yourself on the screen. And I'm going to turn off my camera just so I don't have two systems at the same time. So to walk through this screen, like I just did, I turned off my camera. There's a camera and microphone icon in the top left-hand corner where you can select your cameras on and off as well as your mics. There's 3 dots next to it if you need to pick a camera and mic if you have more than one monitor, as well as if you want to mirror your video. On the top of your screen, you'll see a timer. You have a 15-minute limit, and it will count down for you when you start recording. On the bottom, you'll have the opportunity to record a screen. So if you have a PowerPoint or some other document that you want to record, this is where you'll select that choice. You can bring up a backdrop like many other recording systems. That's something that we're becoming more and more familiar with. And then the large button in the middle, you will record. On the the right-hand side, you'll see a number of tools. So you can add text by typing, you can draw. Again, with the text and drawing, you can change the thickness of your pen or the font size, color, all of those things. You can add filters, frames, and then they have this board option. So if you wanted to bring up a whiteboard or a grid during your recording session, you can. And if at any point you want the board to take up the entire screen, all you have to do is select the camera off icon back up in the right-hand corner, and now the whole screen is the whiteboard. When you're ready to record, all you have to do is again press the button in the large button in the middle, and it will count down for you. And I'm just going to have it record for a second. You'll see the countdown. It will say recording in progress, as well as the ability to retake any recording session. When you're done, you'll press pause, the timer will stop, and then there is a gray next button in the bottom right-hand corner. This is where your recording will come up. Again, you can retake it from here as well as download it if you want to in the upper right-hand corner. Once this all looks good, you can press next again, and it will say preparing your video, and it's going to upload it right into OneDrive. So this is one of the new additions to the 2.0. It's immediately going to save into your OneDrive. Now, I have a different video saved to show some of the other features. So let me bring up that video because this video is too short. So when you come to this screen, you will have the ability to edit to set some video settings, and this is where some of those upgrades come into play. So on top, you'll see the recording name. You can click down and you can change the name of it and where it's saved. You can move it, you can copy it, and you can again download it. Below it will tell you the date, how many views, and who created the video. Now on the right hand side, we have a video setting, and if I click off of it, you'll notice that my video gets expanded out, and all you have to do is hit it and it will turn pink to activate it. So in the video settings, you can select a thumbnail for your video, and if you don't like the thumbnail you picked, all you have to do is press play and drag your timeline to where you want the cursor, and you can edit it as well as upload a thumbnail if you choose. The About video is a place where you can write what the video is about, and that box is found right below your video. So if I wanted to leave a About video description, you can do that. Press the check mark to save. And if you don't want it, all you have to do is toggle it off, and then all that information is gone. Now, the transcripts and captions is the portion that I really want to emphasize, because right now the only way to get closed captioning is by getting an extension on your Google Chrome web browser, and this way, using Stream, you don't have to go through any of that hassle. Stream will generate not only a transcript but also closed captions for your video right in their site, which is going to be extremely useful to not only students that have accommodations but all students in general. So to generate your transcripts and closed captions, what you're going to do is you're going to hit the pink generate button. Now, depending on how long your video is, the generation may take a few moments. So you'll select the language in which you want the transcripts to come out in, and I'm just going to keep it as the default, and then press generate again. So now my transcripts and closed captions are generated. Now, the next feature I want to look at is the chapters that is right below the transcript and caption option. So chapters are nice. If you've viewed any recent YouTube videos, you may notice that's becoming more and more common to chunk your videos into chapters, so viewers can hop right to where they want in the video instead of trying to toggle through and guess which point they need to go to. So if you select chapters on, you're going to see an additional icon pop up, and this is where you can add chapters. So to add a chapter, you select new chapter, and let's say this chapter is just called Introduction to Stream, and this starts right at the beginning of the video. So I'm going to leave it and I'm going to press the check mark. So the first chapter is just introduction. And if I want to add a new chapter, what I can do is I can drag my timeline to here. So maybe this is, and again, I'm just guessing, but after I dragged my cursor, you can see that it will match that. So this is my second chapter, and you can go through and you can label all the portions of your video. That way, if you do have a 15-minute video, your students can go back in around, midterm time or final time into these videos, and they can go right back into the section of the video that they want to review. So maybe there's just one part of the lecture that they need to review again before finals instead of trying to watch the whole video. Clicking back to video settings, you have the ability to keep comments on or off, and noise suppression, if you toggle over the eye, noise suppression just isolates speech from other sounds and music within the video. You can turn this on, but viewers also have the ability to turn this on and off, so I'm just going to leave it off. Now, if you may have noticed on my icons on the right hand side, all of a sudden a transcript icon has appeared. So when you generate your transcripts, it does take a few moments for this icon to pop up. So if you select it and you're not seeing the transcripts or the closed caption option, it's just because it's still working on generating that. So give it between 5 to 10 minutes before you see that transcript is available. So clicking on the transcripts, we know that Stream does a nice job of having the transcripts right next to the video, and it will highlight as the video plays. So as you can see now, I'm talking and it is highlighting next to it. Again, this is a great feature for students who want to read along with the video. The highlighting allows them to know exactly where in the transcripts you are, and this allows them to access the written word besides the video. Now, on to your closed caption. So again, the closed caption and transcripts take a moment, so this icon in your video won't show up for about 5 to 10 minutes. And if I hover over it, I can turn the closed captions off, but to turn it on, all I have to do is select English, and now my closed captions are on. And again, having closed captions is a wonderful feature. Again, not just for students with accommodations, but all students. So not having to worry about downloading extensions or doing the transcribing yourself is a wonderful addition to the Stream app. You can sync to the video, so that just brings you to where you are in the video with the transcripts. And if you see, if I hover over my transcripts, I can edit it. So if there's something that maybe didn't come out as you said, or you want to clarify it, you can go in and edit those transcripts. Once you've gone through all of your video settings and your chapters and your transcripts, you are ready to share out your stream. Now again, you can download your stream if you want to, but if you use the pink button, there's going to be some more sharing options with this upgrade. So as always, you can share it, and if you select share, a secondary window is going to pop up, and this is where you're going to decide who you're going to share this with. So if you select people you specifically can edit, this is where, again, if you're sharing this out to students, you want to make sure you're looking at that other settings and going to Can View, because you don't want your students having the ability to go in and change any of these video settings. Now, what's nice is you can copy this link so anyone with a link can access the video, so they don't have to sign in. But again, you can still share it within the Lakeland network or people with an existing access, or you can specify it by adding people's emails. You can also block downloads if you want to. I'm going to press cancel because I don't want to share anything. And again, if you are sharing this link with specific people, you just need to add their name or email below. And again, you want to make sure if these specific people are editing, viewing that specific video. So going back into share, you can go right to just copying a link. So again, if this is not the choice that you want, you can click back into it and it's going to give you those other features. I'm going to make sure that my other setting is Can View, and it will say making a shareable link, and all you have to do is press copy, and you can load that into your Blackboard course shell. You can send it out in an email, whatever you want to do with it. You can also copy a link at a current time. So if you look at my video, my current time is at 1 minute and 10 seconds. If I want to share the video at this moment, you can do that by selecting copy link at current time. And then finally, they added a embedded code link. And here's where that thumbnail comes in. You can change the start time, video size. You can even go in and decide if you want this to autoplay, show the title, responsive, and then when you're ready, just press the copy embedded code and place this video where you want. And if I click out of this, so if I X out of my tab, my video is still right here in Stream, and I can see a thumbnail of my recent work as well as the recording right down below. So a lot of great features that Stream has added into their 2.0 upgrade that you can utilize when you are recording your lectures or videos for your students with that added transcript and closed captioning feature.